What is your name?
My name is Stanley Mitchell.
Where were you born?
I was born here in Davenport, Iowa in 1929.
Who were your parents?
My parents was Stanley Mitchell and Abraham Mitchell.
Do you have any sisters or brothers?
Yes, I have one sister. She's deceased. Her name was Dorothy Childers.
Family came from founders of Third Baptist. Can you tell us something about them?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I can. My foreparents, going back to my grandfather's day, they helped to found Third Baptist Church. There was William Hart, which was my grandfather. Milton Howard, which was a great uncle of mine, but he was an uncle by marriage. And Kate Hart was William Hart's wife, which was my grandmother.
Where did they work?
That, I don't know.
Where did you live?
Where did they work?
Where did they work?
I don't know. I never knew my grandparents. They were all dead by the time I was born.
Do you know where they lived?
Yeah, they lived here in Davenport. My grandmother and her husband, Lyndon, they got married when they lived in Rock Island. But they moved to Davenport, and they lived over here for 35, 40 years. A good 30 years, you know. They lived here in Davenport. And that's where all the children were born.
Do you know where your parents lived or worked?
My sister did housework. My mother did housework. Father was one of the head deacons in the church, and I tell you what, Abraham was noted for praying. Everybody loved to hear him pray. And my sister, she was known for doing things like giving plays, giving readings, poetry, and generally helping out with educational things. And as a matter of fact, she taught Sunday school for a good many years before she passed away. My mother was known for working in the choir. Everybody said my mom has the most beautiful voice they ever heard. She was a singer. And she did that until she got so old she couldn't come back to church anymore too much. But she was known for her singing ability in the choir. As for me, I remember when this church used to give what they call hay rides. People don't do things like that anymore. But they give a hayride which consisted of somebody's truck, and they go and get bales of hay. They get bales of hay and load that truck down. And sometimes they even pull an old country wagon behind it full of hay. And everybody gets that thing and have a ball. And people like to have me on programs. Well, me being a kid, I thought that was a big deal in those days. Everybody wanted me to play music. Well, I don't play any music anymore. I haven't played any music in a long, many years now, and I've forgotten most of whatever I knew. But in those days, everybody wanted me to play music. I used to play a guitar, played violin, and I played piano. But as I said, it wouldn't be any good now anymore because I've been away from music so long. I've forgotten most of all the music I ever knew. But beyond that, I don't remember too much about what went on in this church. I was very young. And all the black people that were Baptists, as far as I know, they all came to Third Baptist. For a simple reason, I can tell you that there was a lot of prejudice in this town. There was a time when the Klan was very active here in Davenport. And it didn't take but just a hair to start trouble. If you were black, it's back. And not to get off on racial issues, but I can tell you a lot of stories about things that happened here with the Klan. For example, they had an ice cream parlor here. And you could not go into it. Matter of fact, they had two of them right down on Harrison, on 12th and Harrison. One, you could go in and take your ice cream out. The other one, you couldn't even get in. And because they did not allow black people to step their foot in the premises. So the NAACP got together and they promptly broke that up. And there was a lot of fear here in this town. They thought it was going to lead to a riot because the Klan didn't like that at all. But NAACP prevailed, and we could finally go wherever we wanted to. There was only one ice cream parlor in town where you could go that never was president. And that was a place called Iowa Dairy. You could go up there and sit down and have all ice cream you want. But no place else.